Alright. So, here we go. Everything should be good here. YouTube stream for Star Rail is up now. Alright. So wait, you wonder if this is the preparation for NAFGO's run of the Samurai Remnant collab? Ah, maybe. But yeah, okay, so for anyone watching on YouTube, we just ended the Fate Grand Order event reading that was rudely interrupted by my internet the other night. And yeah, now that there's extra time of the night and everything, I had a backup room set up to follow up on the extra time we still got. And now we got the follow-up event from Star Rail's bartending event from some time ago. And yeah, we got like new guest characters, as in like other parts of the cast coming up for some drinks and stuff instead of making drinks for the Dream Joke troupe, or you know, like the monster part of the cast. But yeah. I've been meaning to get around to this, but I've heard that this event's like relatively short, so I'm like, huh. So yeah. Now it feels like an adequate time to start this up. Okay. Here's the bond and everything. Let's see. How's my stamina? It's been a while. No, actually no, I still got 80 stam, okay. But yeah, so what was it? Like earlier, I don't remember if I think I pulled off stream, but yeah, finally got high ceilings and everything. Unfortunately, couldn't obviously get her light cone because I'm just barely getting about pulls in general in Star Rail. Like, I've basically stopped buying the battle pass and monthly pass for a little bit at this point. So yeah, my Jade income is like real low right now. But yeah, just giving out like the banners, like the Jade income and everything is, feelings about the pain of relic farming, among other things. Yeah, like, even though we got some like pretty exciting upcoming characters, I just don't have the Jades and I'm really unwilling to spend unless Star Rail really picks up the slack with like quality of life stuff, among other updates that would really help smooth out character progression, because there's no point in pulling characters when you can't actually equip them properly, you know? But yeah, okay, let's get going. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, right, yeah. I did Pure Fiction last. Yeah, I don't know why my mind keeps blanking on stuff I do recently. But yeah, I did Pure Fiction the moment it reset off stream, along with using the monthly tickets on reset, or on the monthly reset, to barely skirt by to get high ceilings and everything, along with like achievement hunting to scrounge up every last bit of Jade I can get within a reasonable amount of time to basically get her. But yeah, it was painful losing my 50-50. So, ugh. Okay, let me just take a sip of my water and then we'll get to reading. Oh, what a rare visitor. You picked the perfect day to drop by. Take a look at this. Signature recipes from, Hananue's Rebellion Days. My buddy from Dreamflux Reef fished him out of a pile of junk. Apparently these concoctions can blend with Memoria, blur consciousness, and create fascinating synergies with Synesthesia Dreamscape, producing unexpected effects on the drinker. I'm completely tied up right now, but you always seem interested in mixology. Wanna give it a try? Recipes are absolutely part of our trailblazing mission. If I may be honest, I'm the apprentice of the legendary drinksmith Master Shush. Who's that? What a peculiar name. If they're a drinksmith worthy of respect, you should introduce us sometime. How can the Express's chief drinksmith be unknown to Penacony? Shush really should get out more. Highlight Shush's legendary achievements. highlight Shush's prestigious position. In pursuit of mixological perfection, it endured devastating destruction. Thankfully, a traveler from another world provided aid, enabling its glorious rebirth. Oh my, what a legend! Clearly someone important. This calls for a toast. But back to business. The recipe mentions a drink that supposedly makes the drinker agree with absolutely anything. I've been in this trade for years and never once heard of such an outlandish signature recipe. Seeing is believing, so let's see some actual results. Why don't you try mixing one according to this recipe? I want to see your skills firsthand. Here, customer requests and recipe details are documented for reference. Start by practicing with a mini wine glass. Cups of different sizes allow varying ingredient portions. Let's move on to the next step. Follow the request and add a large amount of ice. Huh, you're a fast learner. You pick things up instantly. What do you mean I'm a fast learner? We did this before. We've mixed these drinks before. Meeting recipe requirements yields a drink with the approval effect. To craft better drinks, let me explain the stats. A drinksmith's trained eye allows you to see the 3 attributes in a beverage. Each has 2 types of inclinations. Adding different ingredients shifts these attributes' inclinations, matching the different extents described in the special mix recipe, such as a little bit or super. Recipe phrasing is intentionally vague, so please judge your requirements carefully using contextual cues. Let's try adding a serving of practitioner pepper. Is practitioner pepper supposed to be like pink Dr. Pepper or something? Oh, practitioner. Oh yeah, no, it fucking is. One requirement for the approval recipe is met. Can you fulfill all recipe requirements to mix the drink with the approval effect for me? Goes extremely mellow. Cool. And obviously we gotta have the origami bird. Oh fine, I'll listen to it and just put in the lemon. Strongly agree. After drinking, the person will agree with everything. Every family head has fantasized about pouring this down their political rivals' throats. Honestly, that's a really pleasing looking drink, or pleasing drink to look at. Please enjoy. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus? Oh my god. Question. Why is Shush the Express's chief drinksmith, but... Wait. Why is Shush the Express's chief drinksmith, but doesn't serve any alcohol? Answer. Well, his customers are the Nameless. And what's a drink without a spirit? No name, no spirits. Huh, what's this supposed to be? Some pre-drink entertainment? Should I pretend that was funny? It wouldn't feel right without adding a joke on top. Saban drinks without hesitation. Such professional dedication is truly commendable. The profile is odd, but beyond that, nothing extraordinary. Does it actually do that? Make people agree with absolutely anything. It's just a drink. Kirby, ask me something and see if it works. Can you do a collaboration with the Clocky cartoon series? Can you open a branch in Express? Oh, the writers are fucking with us. The writers are fucking with us right now. Oh my god. Ain't no way. Can you be added to the character pool? Absolutely. Though, what exactly is a character pool? Is it something like the Dreamscape? Or is it something like the Dream Pools? Man, this drink really does make you agree to anything. She actually agreed. Wonderful, the drink actually works. I knew I can count on you. From now on, you're a guest drinksmith at Dream Joe Hostelry.
All our ingredients and equipment are yours to use. Mix up your own unique recipes and create lasting memories with unexpected guests. May these signature recipes be the beginning of many remarkable adventures with you. Or for you. Come on, come all! They didn't say no. While serving customers, recreate 5 of Saban's special drink recipes. The special guest drinksmith at the Dreamjo Hostelry is now officially on duty. All set up and ready to open. Oh. We even have Small Herda with us. Also, I want to take a picture for this perspective. Oh shit, I forgot to restart my full auto for Granblue. Hold on, actually wait, let me check my Granblue real quick. How much are we at right now? I'm at 600 million honors for the day, and crew is at 1.6 billion. Oh. Alright, got enough to basically cruise by for the rest of Guild Wars and everything. Hopefully I can keep doing enough full auto so that like we can unlock Nightmare 250. Even though that's gonna be a nightmare to clear. Still want the clear crystals though. Such a heavy hitter for the first guest. Why act so shocked? I told you, I'm everywhere. Heh. Madame Herda toys with the cosmos like a child with playthings. Madame Herda is a peerless gem. They're using the goddamn quote. Madame Herda is a peerless gem. Madame Herda is an unrivaled genius. Ahem. The sycophant algorithm in the replica personality module seems a bit overfitted. Don't mind it. Long-standing bug. Then again, compared to a genius strolling the universe, seeing a Stellaron mixing drinks behind the lounge might just be the greater marvel. Let me guess. Working on something new again? A new drink recipe. Let's run a test! In the recipe title, Personality, the words growth and reversal appear faintly. So wait, Nightmare 250 uses the extra grid system, so it shouldn't be too horrible? Oh, okay. Huh. Well, if it uses extra grid, yeah, that should provide a decent amount of extra staying power and everything to clear it. Okay. Huh. This blend seems to affect the drinker's personality. Could it be useful for your puppet? Oh, being surrounded day and night by a chorus of echo chamber... by a chorus of echo chamber gets dull fast. I tweaked the replica personality module myself, but the results were lackluster. After all, how can a tiny puppet think like a genius? If puppets had their own opinions, at least they could come up with more original compliments. Might as well give it a try. I'll consider it patronizing your business. It's an honor to serve, Madame Herda. Likewise. Okay. If only my puppet were more opinionated. Okay. Extra large. Okay, so we just want any amount of ice. More ice. Okay. Special mix recipe records 2 possible outcomes that can be produced from the same drink. The 2 effects of each drink are independent. Feel free to mix them according to your preference. You can try mixing known effects or challenge yourself with hidden effects that have completely different tastes and properties. The 2 effects are independent of each other, so feel free to mix them however you like. Ah, huh. So wait. The wiki grid sample still shows the standard 10 pieces, maybe extra grid is for next Guild Wars if it was announced on stream. I thought it was like a Nightmare 300 or something that I heard about, right? Or did they just like adjust like the difficulties going down so that like 250 would use extra grid, but then Nightmare 200 would be harder, and then kind of like up the difficulty across the board so we wouldn't keep having like scaling up nightmares? I don't heckin' remember. But
Okay, let's see. Unshakable confidence. And a dash of collaboration. Huh. Okay, hold on. And just a dash of collaboration. Okay, this is gonna look so bad. What is this? What if I just... What does it look like if I just mix it anyways? God, it looks so bad. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh. Flavor goes extremely bitter. An extremely rebellious personality. Oh, wait. As expected, you've concocted a different effect. Time to let her to try this special effect infused drink. And then, let's see. How about... Origami bird. After drinking, their personality will completely invert. A Papeshi once drank it and donated all their wealth. Please enjoy. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Personality inversion. Question: why are Herd of Puppets able to debut as a pop group so easily? Answer: because they were born to be idols. Get it? Both statue and celebrity. Unbearably clever. Can I drink now? The Herd of Puppet takes a sip of the drink. My hand trembled a little during the mixing. Now this drink causes a complete personality reversal. Hopefully it won't cause anything serious. Judging by appearance alone, nothing noteworthy has changed. Was it a misstep or is the recipe itself flawed? You forgot to set up a control group. For something this basic, a little observation is enough. Who needs a control group? Madame Herta's beauty is a miracle of the universe. See, still grounded in facts. Beneath her youthful and radiant exterior lies a weathered heart. There may be no greater miracle in the universe. What, huh? What did you say? She's always claiming she wants to collect black holes, but the real black hole is the funding budget. Sooner or later, it's going to swallow the entire space station. Every time you open your mouth, it's just impossible missions. No wonder the space station's employee turnover rate keeps hitting new records year after year. Oh my god. The Astro Express is recruiting? Huh, interesting, but every phenomenon has a cause.
This one feels a bit too obvious. Herta summoned the fourth mirror. With a flick of her fingertip across its surface, she ran a quick inspection. Just as I expected, the mixed drink intensified the thick memoria in the ingredients, which reversed the sycophant algorithm of the replica personality module. No wonder it turned into a Herta hater. Herta hater? That actually sounds kinda cute. In any case, the puppet is clearly talking nonsense. The fourth mirror is always objective. Let's ask it and see. Mirror, mirror, floating there, who holds beauty and wisdom beyond compare? Wait, where's your drink? Connecting to the Penacony network. Based on the most liked answer at this location, the answer is, of course, Miss Robin. Who even is that? You don't know Robin? Oh boy, we have a song or two to show you. As expected, recipes of the same name can be mixed into different effects. These special mix recipes aren't to be underestimated. While Herta's busy teaching the fourth mirror thing or two about being objective, might as well name the drink. Break the norms. A decent little spice in an otherwise boring life, but still, it wouldn't make much of a splash. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. In that case, why not have this puppet stationed at the Astro Express? What are you doing here? Wait, what are you here for? Digging up information on us? The puppet just sent me the latest sensory beacon data. Seems the flavor was decent. This recipe might have more potential to explore. Ready for another glass? I prefer being the all-seeing overseer over being a test subject. Go ahead, you can let the puppet try again. It's an honor to serve Madame Herta. Okay, now, okay, so you can just immediately go back to whatever guest you were on and do the other recipe that you didn't do yet. Okay, that's nice. Let's see. Confidence and dash of collaboration. After drinking, the person will become the person they subconsciously aspire to be, though the effect only lasts for 1 minute. 1 minute? Please enjoy. Thank you. I'll collect the sensory beacon's feedback data. According to the recipe, the drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence, as they subconsciously aspire to be. Their true essence? That really does sound like magic. Huh, but the person the puppet most wants to become, who else could it be but me, Herta? We might just end up with two of me staring awkwardly at each other. At Herta's prompting, the puppet took a sip of the drink. See, I told you... Wait, she's looking up? The puppet looks up the most to screw him. The light texture caused a slight fluctuation in my emotional index. Allow me to raise my glass in honor of your skill. Huh? That was too much growth too quickly. Looks a bit aged now. What? Why? Don't you want to become me? Logic. Mr. Skrulin possesses mastery over knowledge. I wish to become like him, a sovereign of knowledge. Huh, didn't expect that. Ambitious, aren't you? But really, is there truly no one else you wish to become? At Herta's urging, the puppet took another sip of the drink. Just transform into everyone else but Herta herself. Why this choice this time? Because Madame Ranmei is someone who has earned recognition from Madame Herta. That reason, I suppose it holds up. But really, there's no one else you want to become. At Herto's urging, the puppet took a third sip of the drink. Okay. The first time I saw her jumping freely and flipping through documents, I thought I'd carry on the space station's surveillance footage. Something strange surged through my circuit board. You want more? That was a kind of freedom I'd never known. I want to dash across the universe like the Astro Express. The Astro Express is departing now! I don't want to run simulated universe tests anymore. I want to roam the real universe. Hey! While Herta's busy fixing her puppet, might as well name the drink. Puppet took off the mask or sudden self-awareness. This seems a bit too sudden and a bit too self-aware. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the drink names and effects. That's because the... Wait. Oh, wait, am I reading this upside down or what? That's because the data is true and transparent, and no one falsified anything out of personal preferences. Madame Herta is as transparent as the sky. Madame Herta's morals are impeccable. The humming was High Sealands. The puppet provided updated sensory feedback. Everything checks out, though the rationality index is slightly unstable. That's all for today's experiment. You did fairly well. Consider that a compliment for you. Close up for the day. Let's stop testing this recipe here. Oh. All set up and ready to open. Oh! Oh, even Dr. Ratio visits lounges, huh? Am I not welcome? I happen to walk into the lounge and you happen to be here mixing drinks. Low probability doesn't mean zero. Before you start ceaselessly asking questions, let me explain. I received an invitation from a scholar asking for my guidance. I can't stand fools, but this one is persistent and eager to learn, and flooded my inbox with ridiculous questions. Is the power in the High Elder's horn just angular momentum? Heliobi are green. Can they perform photosynthesis? Was it the hammer or the chest that smashed boulder slabs? High Elder's horn, just angular momentum. Heliobi. Somehow, this all feels a bit too familiar. I don't expect one conversation to work miracles, but if it stops them from flooding my inbox, I'll gladly take it. That's it, don't just stand there. Mix me a drink. Did your training teach you to stand idle while the countertop in front of a guest stays empty? Dr. Ratio is as strict as ever. Wouldn't students end up in tears from that tone? I recall there's a drink recipe named Emotional Intelligence. Maybe it could help with the teaching style. I choose you. Select cup. For Ratio, the mini vintage. Less ice. Put yourself in their shoes, be gentle, watch your language, keep it subtle. Harsh, paranoid, and obsessed with perfection. Say what's on your mind with no filter. Taste extremely thick. Oh. Thick. Yeah. What happens if you stir it? It looks so bad. And then we shall put on lemon? Nah. No garnish. After drinking, the person will generously share all their knowledge. The drink is mainly targeted at teachers suffering from burnout. Oh my god, Susha. You know, this was an interaction I wasn't really expecting. Huh. Excuse me, are you the teacher known as the Thinking Reed? That's me. You're the one with the white bird profile, right? It really is you. Forgive my being late. Why isn't the clock working here? I thought there was still time. Hold back the urge to greet her. Better not interrupt her in a rare moment of learning. Sushan gives you a thankful glance. We meet again. Everyone's still wandering about, so I slipped away with an excuse. Don't tell Ho-Ho and Little Gui, or they'll totally make fun of me. Her blinking eyes seem to be speaking to you. But isn't this a bit too much to take in all at once? Before we get started, let's have a drink to clear the throat. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Question. Why was a D-Ting arrested for perjury? Huh, why is that? Because he was caught lying in court. Get it? Because lying and lion sound similar? Clever, huh? Don't explain a goddamn joke! Ratio? He's smiling. Huh. He actually chuckled! Ratio takes a sip of the drink. Oh, he chuckled before the sip? According to the recipe, this drink enables the drinker to share all their knowledge when teaching. So you're eager to learn. I have a few courses here. Master even one of them, and it'll serve you for a lifetime. I have attended lectures by many famous teachers, but as soon as I hear their opening remarks, my eyelids start getting drooping. Don't worry, I'll make sure you learn it all. First lesson, reading. I'll teach you the memory palace technique, the forgetting curve, the rare characters, and effective speed reading. How does that sound? Nope, not learning. That stuff is ancient. Everyone's learning to the storyteller's audiobooks at the Sleepless Earl nowadays. I want to learn something more interesting. Academic standards these days are really going downhill. The second lesson, common knowledge. I'll teach you how the stars move, historical tales, life tips, and the laws of physics. Deal? Damn, he is like so eager to teach. Nope, not learning. When I did the chest smashing boulder trick, Little Gui taught me a bunch of physics stuff like forces just match up. Sushan. You really need to relearn that. This is unacceptable. The third lesson is titled Logic. I will teach you deductive reasoning, probability, critical thinking, and metaphysics. What do you think? Nope, not learning. We never use probability in daily life anyways. Then what does that make my 50-50s? That's not quite true. Some games may look like luck on the surface, but behind them are intricate mathematical calculations like how Hoyo is rigging my 50-50s to lose all the goddamn time! I mean, what? The Celestial Jade, you know, works exactly like that. Oh, now that makes sense, but Jingchui always wins at cards. And she's never studied probability, has she? She's still not learning. If there's nothing you want to learn, then let me teach you how to catch a lightsaber A lightsaber? Then let me teach you how to catch a lightsaber barehanded, make a Tusper jump through fire rings, and smash a star skiff on your chest. How about it? Now that actually sounds like fun. Just don't say I was the one who taught you if anything goes wrong later. Well, Dr. Ratio and Lane Sushong might as well name the drink. Metaphysical bath soak 1 extra point wipes out 1,000 competitive. That is way too long-winded. Metaphysics. Drop out if you can't hack it. That's it. Just jot down the drink name and effects. Do you know a thing or two about Celestial Jade as well, Professor? A little bit. My conclusion is that anyone who wagers their fate on a cards table has probably never studied probability. I feel attacked. Magic Concho, will I win my next 50-50? No. Aww. A distinctive flavor. Beneath the sourness lies a subtle trace of bitterness. If I'm right, this isn't a typical recipe, is it? This recipe might have more potential to explore. If you think words like that can get under my skin, you're completely mistaken. Composure is essential for any true seeker of knowledge. Give me another. Even if you don't explain it, I can still taste what makes it different. Oh, what is it? I want a drink too. This isn't for kids. Huh, quite the penny pincher, aren't you? We'll put 1 ice cube. Let's see. Gentle, subtle, and this one's whatever. What happens if you mix this? It doesn't look good like that. Sure. And then the origami bird. Mint leaf? That mint leaf looks nice. After drinking, the person will compassionately inspire others like a cup of tears about to overflow. Before we get started, let's have a drink to clear the throat. Might as well give it a try. Let's see if this drink brings out any progress in you. Dr. Ratio takes a sip of the drink. According to the recipe, the drink helps the drinker encourage others with warmth and compassion. Huh, late for your first class. Clearly you have no concept of time. That really is a talent. I suppose you can lose yourself completely in study, forgetting even to sleep or eat. Isn't that logic a bit of a stretch? Well, that may be, but to be honest, I'm hopeless at studying. Huh, giving up on yourself so quickly. That really is. Excellency and self-awareness. Facing your flaws instead of running from them is truly admirable. Oh, such warm encouragement. The absidiaries. Wait, absidiaries? Or fuck it, I'll look up dictionary.com, hold up. Or the Webster Dictionary, because fuck dictionary.com. Okay, wait, how do you spell that again? ABCDaries? Really? That's how it's pronounced? Alright then. The ABCDaries at the Lyceum were never like that. They just hit my palm with a ruler. After a while, they all got really good at it. The best learning comes when both teacher and student grow together. Most teachers enjoy working with students who start from the bottom, since there's plenty of room to improve. And you have a great deal of room to improve. Hold up here. This is the most backhanded fucking...
This is the most backhanded, like, oh my god.
Really? Well, that doesn't sound like a compliment at all. I really want to do better, but every time class starts I get sleepy. I sleep better on lectures than in bed. Well, look at it this way. At least you enjoyed a lovely nap, unlike the students who stayed awake and still understood nothing.
What?
On that note, there's another possibility. Recurrent hypersomnia may result from genetic abnormalities in specific pair bases. These can impair immune expression and hinder hypothalamic orexin secretion, causing sudden sleep episodes. Ah, so that certainly explains why I always fall asleep in class. Such pathological sleepiness isn't something you can will your way through, but no need to worry. The incidence rate is below 0.02%, and clinical diagnosis requires symptoms to persist for more than 3 months. It's far more likely you're just low in energy. Are you listening?
She's sleeping!
She's fast asleep! While Sushang's napping, I might as well name the drink.
Whatever you say.
Oh, fuck it. Don't add any ingredients unless they're necessary, and add less water next time. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the names and shit. Can you please talk about what you think about this drink, Professor? I suddenly feel that a certain student who I recommended to leave school wasn't all that stubborn. It's a great honor to receive your teachings, Master. I feel truly enlightened. Rest assured, I won't slack off. I'll continue learning, asking questions, and striving for a scholarly path. Oh, forget about it. This path is far too rough for you. Let's stop testing this here.
Next guest.
All set up and ready to open. I wonder who will walk through that door today.
Hey, Thomas and Numby! Please, I just need a few more days.
Welcome to the Dream Drill Hostelry. Oh, look who it is. That explains why Numby insisted on bringing me here. Oh, have your drink mixed by a Penacony shareholder? Now that's marketing gold. Numby, don't you smell the business opportunity?
Aw, they actually include Numby noises for when they actually write out Numby noises in the dialogue box. Oh, that's... Wait, can I play it again? No! Why can't I replay the Numby sound effects?
Care for a monthly subscription? Sure, why not? Once the projected return and risk profile, just email me a proper assessment report. But anyway, I've been absolutely run off my feet lately. Transferring Penacony's ownership seems simple on paper, but the reality is far more complex. Years of questionable bookkeeping and all the subtle family power plays are mentally exhausting.
Weary oinking.
See that? Numby's got skinnier from all the work. Let me fix you something to perk you up. I see a recipe here labeled relaxation. This drink will help you unwind. Just what you need to shake off that work stress. Oh, sounds good. Here's a quick investment tip. Actually trying something yourself beats reading 1,000 feasibility reports.
Coming right up, my angel investor! Hell yeah! The Hoyo Writers knows what's up.
Let's see. Oh, what kind of a cup do I see Topaz drinking from? How about... She seems like a wine glass lady. Large wine glass. A lot of ice. Alright, sweetness brings happiness. Embrace a relaxed mindset. Or Super intense flavor gets people extremely anxious. 3 color layers. Okay. Intense. And then anxious? Oh no, but that removes the... Okay, wait. This doesn't look that... Okay, hold on. I don't know shit. Okay, and you can have the Pepsi fluff ball. After drinking, the person will experience a moment of fright. It's an intensively spicy flavor. Wait, its intensively spicy flavor also delivers a powerful kick. Please enjoy your drink. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Question: why is Topaz banned from magic shows on the Astro Express? Also, hold on, I'm getting captured in Granblue right now. Hold on. There we go. Answer: because Pom Pom would jump up yelling, she's a plant. Topaz? More like total Patsy. Huh? Very mature. I'd appreciate being introduced by my full name in the future to prevent such, wordplay. Topaz takes measured sips, throwing occasional glances at the clock on the wall. I accidentally added too much. Now it seems to make the drinker experience a moment of terror. Huh, where do these critters come from? Amazing what a good drink can do, isn't it? Can't escape work even in dreams, it seems. Fine, what is it now? Oh, I'm your faithful pet butler with urgent news, Aru. Oh no, has something happened to the little ones? Panaconi has just imposed a 200% tariff on pet supplies, and the Mr. Herring's Chew Toys have been unavailable for a week. That herring toy wasn't good for them anyway. They're better off without it. What's your news, TV? Bzz. I'm your schedule secretary with urgent message incoming. Bzz. Something wrong with the office? The groundbreaking game post-apocalyptic delivery service launched today, with half the team called in sick. Operations have completely ground to a halt, and we're about to lose deals with worth hundreds of millions. Maybe the building material logistics department would suit them better. Huh, I've already downloaded it too. Wait. Huh, I've already downloaded it too. Just waiting for work to end. Bzz. Tell everyone that any staff who shows up at the workstation within the next 20 minutes will receive double pay for today and an extra day of annual leave. Big Clock, what's your deal this time? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Wait, time bomb? I'm that forgotten work task still sitting in your schedule, ready to explode without warning. Deadline alert. Submit your sub-performance review before it's too late. Oh shoot, I totally forgot about that. How much time have I got? 5. What, 5 days?
4, 3. Code Red, your trotter hijacked the robot vacuum and escaped home. Oh no, oh no. Post-apocalyptic delivery service just announced they're releasing a multiplayer DLC pack. 2, 1. This is not the kind of moment of delight I had in mind. Topaz fumbles to open her work terminal, and suddenly the lounge is swimming in blue holographic windows. You know, I wish we could see the blue holographic windows instead of the black screens. Sorry, Topaz, just hang in there. In the meantime, let me give the drink a name. I work, therefore I am. Chosen wage slave? Nah, I like the second choice. By the way, did Palm ever sign us up for Social Security employee benefits? Better not think too deeply about this. Just name the record and effects first. Now, hold up in your thoughts. We're asking the real questions here. What are the benefits of being a nameless? What do you think about this drink's taste? My tongue captures a familiar lingering scent. It's the thick taste of a salary job. The drink rush is finally wearing off. More like a calculated terror rather than relaxation. Terrified oinking. And now reality seems blissfully calm. Is this an unconventional relaxation method? The recipe might have more potential to explore. Ready for another glass? Alright then, nothing worse is about to happen, right? Alright. Mini. More ice. Relax and happy. Or relax and sweet. You know, I think I need a bigger glass. Okay, so relax, we need... Okay, so we have to have red sunset sauce because it's the only thing that introduces a relaxed element here. And then we just need sweetness. Honestly, if you stir it. You know, I don't know what else I expected. Alright, surprised with... Hamster ball night. Oh, I forgot to read the description. Please enjoy your drink. Thank you for the effort. Next time you visit Pier Point, I'll buy a coffee. Coffee? Topaz takes measured sips, approaching the drink like a quick coffee between meetings. According to the recipe, this drink helps the drinker experience a moment of delight. Wait, what's happening? Am I dreaming? Jades! No, of course nobody gets excited. I smell something valuable in here. I'll take it. Rip it open. It's another trotter! Wow, it's a fluffy trotter. Just look at that glossy coat. Neat technique, a mimic coming right up. You clearly don't get Trotter's appeal. IPC's pet-friendly workplace even has a designated Trotter section. When overtime leaves you drained, just one cuddle and you'll feel instantly energized. Quick, check what's in the second chest. Tear it open. Oh my god. It's the jade origami bird. Tweet. No, I was kidding. Tweet. Topaz, in light of your excellent work in Penacony, the Strategic Investment Department has approved an increased performance bonus and the following rank adjustment. From From P44 promoted to P44.1?
Oh, thank you. Recognition for the IPC, it's its own reward. Is there something even more delightful in the last chest?
Crack it open. Huh? Boot Hill? You know, let me just take a picture of like Boot Hill with action lines here. Why is it Boot Hill? Oh, I didn't read the thing, sorry.
Put your hands up, motherfuckers. Special delivery. Just tell me where that shirt bag Oswaldo's hiding, or you'll be sorry when you're staring down the barrel of my gun. How did this fugitive sneak in here? Numby, put him back where he came from, right now. Numby performs a spectacular body slam, effectively neutralizing the unwelcome intruder. Topaz sealed the box tightly. Now's a good chance to name the drink.
Man. Okay, confirmed. Boot Hill loses to Numby. You can't deny it. Topaz totally confirmed with her unbiased view of how the battle will go down.
Are you happy? The first half was fine, but the rest is too tasteless. Alright, that's it. Just jot down the names and effects. The effects of the drink mix are pretty surprising in a good way, no? Can you explain how becoming a wanted criminal is good? Oh, after all that fuss, the whole world feels a bit more pleasant to look at. Plus, I'm more intrigued by your recipe than the drinks themselves. I'll get back to it once I've sorted out a few current nuisances. Well then, time to bicker with those mouthpieces the family sent over.
Joyful noises.
Numby says thank you for the hospitality. See you around.
Alright, I wonder who will walk through that door today.
You peek down the hallway, curious to catch a glimpse, but it's empty, and reveals no secret. No customers yet. Guess that means it's time to chill! Hey, what are you looking at?
Ah!
Sneaking around behind the bar, shifty eyes and all. What'd you sneak a bite of this time, gray hair?
I was pretending to admire the view.
Word on the street is that some weird upstart has been peddling funky drinks on my turf. You think I'd let something that strange slide without coming to check it out? Fame really does come with baggage, huh? The big shot from the dreamscape, slinging drinks in some back alley dive. Heh, you've definitely been keeping something fun from me, I assume. Your eyes meet Sparkle's, and suddenly you get the sinking feeling that something bad's about to happen.
What do you mean?
Before you can react, you're booted out from behind the bar. Sparkle's already flipping through the special mix recipes on the other side.
What the fuck?
That's quite interesting. So you've been keeping all the fun to yourself? That's not how you treat a friend. Guess I'll mix one too. Huh. Let's see what this Dreamland drink is all about. Are you ready, little gray?
Wait. Oh my god, Sparkle really is stealing our job.
Embrace tranquility, indifferent, delirious and completely unconscious. Unconscious? 3 layers. Small figure, huge ambition. Ceridra? A bit foggy, slightly confused. 3 color layers. So, -1 for this. Or... sure. And then... Robin. Brother Hanu. Clocky? This seems Clocky approved. Guess what dream Miss Sparkle has prepared for you this time? Oh no. Thanks for waiting, dear guest. Here comes a handcrafted masterpiece by your master mixologist Sparkle. Sip it slow. To our friendship, cheers! You take a sip and everything goes black. Wait a second here. We're not up against some petty thug this time. This is a Lord Ravager. It could crush the stars in the blink of an eye. The Lord Ravager has arrived at the front line. General Kirby of the Shianzhou Star The Shianzhou Star Rail? The command is yours. Please review the mobilization across the Shianzhou ships. Go reinforce the shackling prison. Add a few extra doors while you're at it. And don't forget to put on a few more locks. Thank you for the reminder, General. I'll make sure that the 10 Lords Commission gets the message loud and clear. With you stepping up, General Kirby, even this old man can't sit idle. For the sake of this campaign to destroy the Lord Ravager, the Xianzhou Zhu has already secured ore and coal shipments from our allies and seized half our merchant ships to boost logistics. Knives, spears, swords, helmets, armor, and medicinal pellets are all prepped and ready. Supply lines are locked in. Make sure there's extra soul glad. I'm hooked on that stuff. Haha, don't worry. We got all the creature comforts covered too. Thanks to Master Huayan, Thanks to Master Huayan securing the rear, morale's through the roof. Our troops are fired up and ready to go. The Yao Qing Cloud Knights are locked and loaded. Just say the word, General Kirby, and they'll charge headfirst into the fray. Get me my Sky Splitter cannons. The General speaks wisely. Furthermore, our scouts have gathered quite a bit of intelligence. General Sparkle, would you kindly elaborate on the details? Wait, so you're just casting yourself now? What? You're allowed to be a general and I'm not? Ahem, according to our sources, this Lord Ravager isn't your everyday monster. Rumor has it that it has 4 legs, fangs, and snow-white hide. It only appears in times of great chaos, bringing disaster wherever it goes. I even found its birthday, zodiac sign, blood type, and food allergies. Which one do you want, General? This overlord you're talking about, is it even human? As long as it's destructive enough, who cares if it's human or not? Fair enough. With all of you holding the line, the whole Xianzhou standing united, we will bring down that Lord Ravager. Far and near, we shall strike them down. Urgent report. The enemy's main force has been obliterated, but the overlord's not done yet. It's leading a desperate charge straight toward us. Let it come, my bat's got a few words for it. Wait, what's going on here? Behold, the mighty Overlord Peppy has arrived. Woof! Everyone here, straight to the seclusion zone. Grab a mop and start scrubbing. No exceptions. How did you become the Lord Ravager? Woof woof. Bet you didn't see that coming. This is Penacony. Here, anyone's dreams can come true. Woof. You wake up slumped over the table. Turns out you just dozed off. Rise and shine, gray hair. Like they say, think about something all day and you dream about it at night. So this is what's been on your mind, huh? I didn't sleep talk, did I? Don't worry, General Sparkle didn't hear a thing. So, what do you think of my latest masterpiece? Come on, give it a name worthy of its greatness. Galactic Dream Duet. This lineup's insane. Are you sure you can watch this without using any credits? Oh my god. How does it feel to be the General, gray hair? This episode's pretty good. Give the director a raise. Whoa, dear customer, lucky you. You're Sparkle's first customer of the day, congrats. So that means you win a bonus round. One more cup. Ready to redeem? Free drinks, count me in! Thanks for the support. I'll throw in something extra special.
Large wine glass. 2 things of ice. And yeah, indifferent and tranquility. Delirious and completely unconscious. That means confused, right? Yeah. And then... like this? Sure. Wondering about its effects? You'll know once you drink it. Good day, dear customer. Please wait in line and have your pickup code ready. I'm literally the only customer here. Getting comfy in your customer role already, gray hair? Hold tight, your order's coming right up. Enjoy. If it tastes off, I'll gladly make another one for free. You take a sip and everything goes black. Oh my god. Hold up, wait, what save file did I just load into? What save file? Okay. The bar's lost its drinksmith, just like the seat of divine foresight without a general. That's a major issue. You better get back there, stat. Hope Sparkle won't cause any sparky trouble. Wait, Sparkle volunteered to make the special mix recipe. That was obviously part of her prank. You better check on the makeshift bar. Hope she hasn't turned the whole place upside down while you're away. What could possibly go... Oh my god. Huh. Youth sure is something else. Even squeezing in a side gig before heading out. Out of pocket money, are we? Want me to ask Pom Pom for an advance? I make strings purely for the thrill of it. Worldly possessions mean nothing to me. My one true calling is mixology. Himiko, Mr. Yang, care for a taste? Hey, that's my line! Gasping for breath, you quickly fill them in on what just happened. You saying just sparkle in the skies? Please, for all I know, you're a Xenohydra in cosplay. Gotta admit, those shapeshifting tricks are impressive. Can't judge by looks alone. How about a challenge? Let's see who pulls off a better impression of Kirby. Gladly. Loser gets vaporized, nice and simple. A clear conscience fears no crooked shadow. Round 1. Here's your question. You're walking down the street and come across a trash can. What would the real Kirby do? He immediately talks about the trash can. You have no idea if it's you or Twitch? Oh. Oh, yeah, wait. I was seeing some instability for a little bit. Although it's decent. Oh my god, is it really like... Am I really just being throttled at like specific times of night? Is that really what's going on here? Huh. Okay, there were moments of instability. Yeah. Apparently just telling me that my Twitch bitrate is too high.
That makes no fucking sense. You know, I think like the next time or the next streams, at least like on the Twitch end, I think I'll test out just lowering my bitrate. Cause I'm at the I'm at the recommended limit for what Twitch recommends for bitrate. Yeah, like I'm seeing some instability on Twitch. As far as it is on YouTube, there was a moment of instability, but that was like 50 minutes ago. So YouTube is relatively fine. I guess that's a sign for me to pick up the pace before things go out of whack even more. Isn't it obvious? Gotta dig in and see what's inside. Trash cans are old news. We're destined to only accompany each other for a small part of life's journey. Now it's time to look ahead. Sounds like something Kirby would say. 1 point to each of you. Round 2. Since we're in a bar, let's talk drinks. What's Kirby's go-to beverage? Immortal delight. I'm no immortal, but that tea brings me joy. March 7th always drags me into splitting orders with her. Just another detail proving I'm the real deal. Huh. Do we even have to ask? Of course it's Himiko's coffee. Correct answer. You get 1 point. Rigged! No, this is a resonance between two coffee-loving souls. Now for round 3. It's a tight match. Time to show off your skills. Let's see what the real Kirby can do. You fight to survive. You reach into your bag, but the spot where your bat should be is unoccupied. Looking for this? Rules are made to be broken. Hey, you shut the fuck up, Sparkle. No, oh hell no. Well, taking everything into account, it's pretty clear who the real Kirby is. Thank you, judges. Thank you to our wonderful audience and to everyone who believed in me. Special thanks to Dreamjo Hostelry, to this fine establishment, and to the Astro Express. The game's over. No need to keep pretending, Sparkle. Wait, am I actually Sparkle? Wait, if I were Sparkle, that wouldn't be so bad. Bro. If I were Sparkle, that wouldn't be so bad. Thanks everyone, and a special thanks to my worthy rival, my greatest inspiration. Now allow me to introduce the winner of the Kirby Impersonator contest. This one. Mr. Yang, are you blind? I'm right here. I'm afraid not, Miss Sparkle. I chose correctly. The real Kirby would never say something like, I like Himiko's coffee. Much as I hate to admit it, don't be too discouraged. Second place deserves a reward too. Now that's what I'd like to hear. What's the prize? A fresh cup of your favorite handcrafted coffee. Is this a second place prize or a consolation prize? Sorry, I must decline. Mr. Yang and Himiko each ordered a drink. After a good laugh and cheerful banter, they bid you farewell. Pretty fun, huh? So gray hair? Wasn't that drink just wildly unexpected? So the dream part was literal? Don't underestimate it. Who knows? Maybe it'll whisk you straight to another place like some kind of teleporting drink. But don't split the details and help me name it. Something catching out of this world. Sleep rail. This place is starting to feel like a shady bar. If we keep testing recipes, the bloodhounds will be knocking on our door. Congratulations, Kirby, on being the best in imitating Kirby. Don't act cocky, Miss... Wait, don't act cocky, Miss Sparkle didn't go all out. Or just didn't go all out. Wait. Wait a second. Alright, here's your precious custom recipe back. I wrote down all the combos we tried. You're welcome. Just remember, this tavern belongs to the fools. If anything fun's going on, I better be the first to know. You flip through the recipe. Huh, surprisingly detailed. Maybe taking things seriously at random moments is her way of fooling people too. That's all I have for recipe testing. Time to recreate the final special mix recipe. The last recipe is so faded it's almost blank. Can it really be restored? No point in worrying about it. Let's open for business. I wonder who will walk through that door today. The lounge is quiet. The expected guests never show up. Every party comes to an end. Life rises and falls. You can't expect every moment to feel like a celebration. Let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. You're starting to feel a yawn coming on. Has the lounge already gone out of style? Fashion trends shift with brutal speed, and you can't help but feel a twinge of sympathy for every drinksmith in Penacony. Can you get a low-fat caramel macchiato with extra whip? Let's wait a little longer. No one knows how much time has passed. Sleepiness creeps in. Yo, do not collapse on duty. Even though you are yawning non-stop, you are a professional drinksmith. You'll stay at your post until the very last second. The last second. This is your final moment of clarity. Too bad. There may be no one around to wake you up. Get you an Albrio? I have no idea what that name is. Sleep overtakes you. Who knows how long has passed since? Get up. Or time to get up. I'm not dreaming, are I? Or am I? How long was I asleep? From when I started counting, about 15 minutes. As for before that, I'm afraid only you can say. Shh, there's no need to tell me, and no need to be surprised by my sudden appearance. A stone thrown into a lake will cause ripples, but those ripples eventually will need someone to calm them. Still, it's not something you need to worry about. I'm more worried about Penacony. See, Penacony is still perfectly fine, I assure you. The thing you're worried about won't happen. But, before we part, just do what any drinksmith would. Treat me like a passerby who won't return. Fix me a special drink, and let's share a few idle words. As for what kind of drink to prepare, that's for you to decide. Oh. So wait. You found a link of Albert Highball, can you link it? Sure. Get you a chocolate Twix IPA stout. I don't drink alcohol at all, or go to bars. Like, I never went to a bar before, so I have like no fucking clue what you're saying. Yeah, let me see this. You don't either. Yeah, I knew something was up when you mentioned Twix. So wait, let me see. What is this? Albrio Highball. Amontillado or Tiato? Lengthener, emphasize what? Use tongs to place 6 cubes, little sponge. Alright, let's see. How about go for the large wine? No. The mini wine glass. No. The mini vintage. 1 thing of ice. And let's see. Bitter, sweet, mellow, refreshing, thick. Let's see. How about... You know, I didn't realize we can scroll through this menu. Holy shit, I mean, we can just do anything. How about... Soothing soda. No. Puffer goat milk. Stellar champagne. And no, that doesn't look right. No, the colors ain't working. I mean, I shouldn't try to overforce like a layered drink, but how about... I want to just stir it all together, but then let's see. That just looks plain as fuck. You forgot we're in Valhalla. Ultimate syrup. Practitioner pepper. And then champagne? Honestly, if you mix it. Yeah, I knew that color would look pretty ass. And then... Hecking origami bird. Yeah, I don't know shit about drink mixing. A drink that belongs only to you. Light pours into the glass, swirling with colors found nowhere else. Please enjoy. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus! Question. The Stellar Hunter's hideout was burned to ashes by an IPC strike, so why was Silverwolf's computer the only thing left intact? Answer. Because she had a firewall. Boo! Huh, amusing. I'll relay this to her. The liquid slid along the edge of the glass and touched her lips. A complex look formed on her face. Maybe that meant she was satisfied. Huh. Let me take a shot of this angle. Unexpected flavor. Like the aurora. Brilliant, beautiful, and elusive. A delightful experience. And a perfect way to end the journey. I traveled to many places before and tasted many drinks. Want to hear about them? Go ahead. After a mission, I once pressed a button in the executive office of an IPC logistics ship, and a wobbling Intellitron butler came in with a drink. Why were you there? The script said so we did it. Funny thing, I stopped thinking about why, when destiny stretches the space between cause and effect to something absurd, why loses all meaning? Why press a random button? Normally, it would be the ship's self-destruct trigger, but clearly they weren't following the norm. It added a bit of work for us, but no harm done. In the end, Blade took care of the bartender, and I handled the drinks. How'd it taste? It was a sugar-free drink, so it's dull and uninspired. The IPC loves to repackage desire and pretend it's harmless. That's their style. Another time, I passed through the polar region of a planet where fading gravity churned the tides beneath the glaciers. I tripped off a chunk of ice rising from the deep sea and dropped into a glass. Why did the gravity recede? Its companion star shattered. If you want the reason, ask Sam. Wait, did Sam blow up a whole goddamn star? Wouldn't there be ancient bacteria? Huh, Silverwolf asked the same thing. Did it taste better? I just remember it was cold. It went well with the drink. Then there was the planet we used to frequent. Long coastlines, an ever-shifting axial tilt that lets you feel the seasons change as you walk. It was a bit of a mess. We scraped together all the credits we had just to buy a dozen orange sodas from a beach stall. Even Star Hunters run out of money? Some people gleefully hatched a terrible plan, and some other people went through with it before a third group managed to stop it. That's how I ended up running out of funds. Wait. We, the Stellaron hunters of the time. How'd it taste? What else could it be? The flavor of salty sea breeze, sunlight, and oranges. Huh, before you know it, the blank space between the script segments has almost come to an end. Though time always feels fleeting, the more places you wander, the more memories you gather. Hold on, I want another screenshot of smiling Kafka. Hell yeah. I'll remember this one too, Kirby. Listen. She said the magic word! You've never seen me, but the ripples in this glass, like the drifting starlight, will remember this moment for both of us. Thanks for the drink, Kirby. You stir awake, sprawl across the bar counter. A few scattered guests drifted in and out, all in tacit agreement not to disturb you. This again? The glass, spoon, and shaker are all in place, just as there's no proof Kafka never came. There's no trace she ever did. But the drink recipe remains vividly clear. You decide to record it on the final page of your signature recipes. As the one who understands it better than anyone in the universe, only you are fit to leave this mark. You forgot to complain about HSR? No, I complained about it earlier, don't worry, I did it for you. Then let's name this drink. Trailblazer Special Remake? That's boring. Traces of stars converging. Sure. Huh, who left this note behind? Shh. Thanks for your hospitality. Most of the recipes have been tested out. Time to collect my pay from Saban. Castus is too cute. Trivios. Girls are pretty adorable. Oh yeah, they're super adorable. Josh? What are you doing here? Welcome back, dear Trailblazer. You worked hard. Would you like a drink, some snacks, or a fresh bit of humor? Feels just like home. Back then, weekends were only 2 days long, not nearly enough time to get off and explore. Things are much better now, because there's an extra Sunday aboard the Astro Express. Oh, shut up! Oh, I walked right. Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I should know. That's just a joke. Mr. Sunday doesn't actually extend the weekend, although he certainly tried. Oh my god, you did not. Oh, shut up. Miss Saban said she must care for a departed French child, so she entrusted the lounge to me for now. And I, dear Trailblazer, am merely a wandering drinksmith. Looking for a French child? Or looking after a French child? Before leaving, Miss Saban was muttering to herself. I finally heard her say, Sleepy is still at the Scorched Sand Hall. I need to bring it home. Seems like it was something truly urgent. Oh, Sleepy. Oh, right, dear Trailblazer. I heard from Miss Saban that you've been working on some signature recipes. That piqued my interest. Since you're free now, may I have the honor of tasting one? To master a new skill and keep it hidden is like wearing fine robes in the dark. It's time for Shush to see what you've learned. Let's head to my home turf. The spoon spins, tapping the side of the glass with a crisp clink. All done. An eye-rolling joke as a bonus. Question: why does Saban only allow pictures of her face to be printed printed on their finest liquor glasses? Answer: because her mugshot isn't a cheap shot. Shush tries to keep a guest's composure, but you clearly see admiration spilling from its electronic eye. This flavor, it's surprisingly familiar. Dear Trailblazer, would you mind showing me the rest of the recipe? Its paper is identical to the Express's drink menu. It might be tied to the nameless who first visited Penacony. Oh! But more likely, it was crafted by the drinksmith aboard the Express at the time. That is myself. It's his? No wonder it feels so incoherent. Huh, the only constant is change. It's not who I was, and this recipe is now layered with the interpretations of those who followed. This story could be turned into a movie. Maybe I'll call it Mission Impossible. Oh, what a masterpiece-worthy name! Launching a new drinksmith star rise aboard the Astro Express. I can't help but feel a little emotional. Why are you the one polishing the glass? I can already imagine it. Maybe you'll take over as drinksmith one day, while I explore the stars and begin my own trailblazing expedition. You know, don't tell me this is gonna be foreshadowing 2 years later. And I'll bring your drink recipes with me to every place I go. Shush. Don't even think about it. Customers whom you served are recorded in the guest list. Take a look. Wait, open the guest list and take a look. This is a record of the drinks different customers have tried. You can invite them back to have another. Wait, you can invite them back for another round. Invite customers to try our surprise drinks, and you might share some extra delightful moments with them. Oh, interesting. You invite Herta for a drink. Have you cooked up something new? Let the puppet sample it. Not every establishment has a fortune to frequently receive genius, you know. This drink delivers dreams beyond imagination. Dreams? Never studied how Puppet OS runs during standby. Madam Herta, when the research group decided to include you, we had higher expectations, yet I see no innovation in your report. Allowing you to join the experiment itself gave you a growth opportunity. You should be grateful. Don't rush for quick success. When the time comes, you'll naturally be listed as co-author. Madam Herta, bring me a glass of water. What's going on? Did my authority as puppet lose effect? Conclusions. Puppets don't need dreams, nor even sleep. I didn't sleep talk, did I? Don't worry, looks like you won't have... Don't worry, looks like you won't have much of a chance to sleep talk in the future! You invite Dr. Ratio for a drink. Teacher, how many names does the Stargazer Navalia have? Kirby, please mix me a drink to moisten my throat. This drink helps the drinker experience a moment of delight. A sudden urgent ringtone starts playing. Apologies, one moment. I need to take this call. Hello, is this Veritas Radio? I'm honored to inform you that your academic achievements have been unanimously recognized by your peers and selected as the most influential researcher of this amber era. A well-deserved award. Wow, Professor, congratulations. Will they give you a big trophy? Huh, just some vain fame and fleeting gains. Nothing worth celebrating. Which of my papers was selected? Is it Curved Space Engine Principles, True Sting Larva Dominant Recessive Gene Genetics, or Memorial Energy Conversion Equations? None of those. It's your book, Aesthetic Principles of Gypsum Sculptures. Utterly brilliant. Oh, so impressive. I need to buy a copy immediately. Dr. Ratio expressionlessly hangs up the phone. Congratulations, Professor, on your significant breakthrough in the field of alabaster sculpture art. Thanks, but these kinds of praises are unnecessary. You invite Topaz for a drink. That new audit squad works fast. Penacony's asset clearance is cruising along nicely. Finally, some breathing room. Since you called me here, makes me something special? This drink enables the drinker to share all their knowledge when teaching. I got so many classified insider secrets bottled up from work. For some reason, after having this cocktail, I just want to spill them all out. However, every unauthorized information leak could cause a huge uproar. As a seasoned professional, I have only one answer to all questions. No comment. You have no idea how many eyes are in this position. So let me tell you a secret. Mr. Albert even submitted a transfer application to the Strategic Investment Department in secret. Albert? So, did he succeed? Unfortunately, Mr. Albert's application was regrettably rejected. Many colleagues couldn't accept the bird having a higher rank than them. What? That is bird discrimination. Wait, shouldn't I answer no comment for such confidential matters? I'm confident you shouldn't. Huh, get it? I got your weak spot. You better forget it soon, otherwise we'll have to ask colleagues from the memory erasure department to pay a visit here. What, is it like their own fucking, like, Men in Black department where their only job is to fucking, like, flash people with the light to, like, wipe their memories? Sudden growth. Oh no. Wait. Oh, right, because I'm the one drinking it. Right. Sparkle's Dream Joe Hostelry is open again. Don't miss sight if you're passing by. This again. Would you like a classic drink or a newly launched recipe? Oh, sudden self, right. Remix or cheers? Cheers! This drink enables the drinker to grow into their true essence, as they subconsciously aspire to be. Oh. So we felt this way about Sparkle the whole time, huh? Oh. I see how it is. Yes, it is I, Sparkle. Admit it, the person you most want to become is me, Miss Sparkle. I'm truly flattered, but rest assured, Miss Sparkle will set a good example. If everyone could turn their eyes toward me, I have an announcement to make. I am Sparkle. I am the strongest Sparkle. Hey, don't say such things wearing my face. Turn back into yourself. Can my face unlock your phone now? Don't even think about it. Alright, and that's basically everything done. Oh yeah, this really was supposed to be just, you know, a very short and sweet event and everything, but yeah. So yeah. So this isn't a archived event. So this is just gonna be like a one and done kind of dealer. Oh, all right. So that will just about do it for tonight. Yeah. So finally caught up on every bit of Star Rail content. And it's gonna, oh yeah, I still need to do these for the 20 jade each. But yeah, I know there's like pure fiction, but I'll just kind of wait to do the rest of this while I'll wait for Memory of Chaos to reset and everything. But yeah. Man. Like, I know, like, people complain a little bit too much about like, oh, there's nothing to do or whatever, but I mean, man, a week and a half still kind of feels like a pretty long time before we actually see version 3.6 and everything. Man, it feels like we've been stuck on this patch for a long time, even after playing Zenless and some backlog games and everything, and doing FGO as well. Man, like, I mean, I was like fiending like mad to make sure I get enough jades for high ceilings and everything. But man, it feels like this second half is lasting longer than it already is, even though technically we're only like halfway through with Saridra. You need to do your gacha stuff for Blue Archive, nothing to do. I mean, this is basically, you know, the position that we put ourselves in, keeping up with current content, like, without procrastinating on stories and events and everything. So 3.6 stream, a couple hours. Oh yeah. I mean, obviously I won't stay up at like 4:30 in the morning to watch that, but yeah, I'll probably go watch it when I wake up tomorrow and see what all the hubbub's about with 3.6 and everything, considering who's coming up soon. And then I'll probably despair as I try to stick to my word about not actually, you know, spending my jade, considering the low-ish jade income right now. I mean, I say low jade income, but it's always because, like, it's the second half of the patch. Because, like, always, like, you get a whole bunch of jade from when a patch first comes out. Because, you know, new story, new big events, and all that stuff. And then when the second half rolls in, it's kind of like the tail end of, like, you know, smaller events and, like, some other minor things to do. So you don't really get as much jade to really work with. But man, like, again, my feelings did not really change with buying the monthly pass and stuff like that for Star Rail at this point, given how I feel about things. But man, this really makes the difference having the monthly pass and not having it, because, like, man, it feels like barely any comes by from day to day. Like, I think the next time I'd want to roll for someone, even as much as I would really want to, like, roll for them while, you know, building pity along the way, because, you know, it carries over and everything, so, but I think I'll try my best to save up for, like, an E2 S1 taking into account failed 50/50s. So, man, how long is that gonna be with, like, considering the upcoming patches and everything? Oh man, because definitely won't be able to. I probably be able to squeeze out like one character with like 3.6 stuff, but then if you wait beyond that, so 3.6, 3.7, that's probably enough for maybe, like, if you take into account failed 50/50, maybe E1 S0. So then I probably would have to wait for like 4.0,
because I believe they said Amphoris would go until 3.8 is like their intended pacing for, you know, the entire Amphoreus arc and stuff. But oh boy, if I want to, like, you know, have my best shot of getting like a new character at E2 S1, considering the state of, like, you know, power creep or how other characters are at this point, you know, like with how endgame content is kind of ramping up its HP all the time, you really want like at least a somewhat invested unit when you, if they're like really good when they come out. So wait, isn't 3.7 at 4 is 3.8 Penacony? Oh wait, did they say 3.8 would be like Penacony? I thought like every version 3.x is Amphoreus related, right? Or I guess like technically, well, I don't know, or did I forget some foreshadowing that was dropped like a little while back? Cause like, I don't remember. Okay though, but let me go convert like, no, I'll convert one immersive fire and then save the rest for when I wake up tomorrow. Okay. Let me just go close it for the night and everything. Alright, so that'll be it for tonight. Thankfully, there's only one small or like very few hiccups with the connection tonight. So nothing actually long lasting in terms of connection issues, so thank God. But yeah, I think I'll actually try lowering my bitrate on Twitch to see if that actually helps with anything. I'll probably lower from like 6K to 5K, which might be a slightly noticeable drop, but if it actually does fix like potential issues, or what was it? If it's like even the smallest variable that's related to the stability issues I've been having with my internet to streaming stuff, I'll keep with that if it actually works out. But yeah. Oh, good stuff. We wrapped up our business with Fate Grand Order tonight. Caught up with Star Rail. And tomorrow I have planned, what do I have planned for YouTube tomorrow? Hold on. I know I set up a waiting room for it. Let me see. Oh, yeah. Next stream, we will start the Seed Agent story in Zenless Zone Zero and do the Excalibur event. Well, actually, it depends on how long the Seed Agent story is, but hopefully we'll be able to do all those in one go. But, yeah. So, I'm gonna go head out. Let me see if there's anyone I could raid over on Twitch, but for everyone watching on YouTube, thank you all so much for watching. And I'll go turn off the stream here while I go look for a raid target over on Twitch and stuff. So take care, YouTube. Thanks so much for watching Star Rail, and if anyone tuned in from earlier, also thank you for watching Fate Grand Order today. But yeah, bye-bye, YouTube. Take care.